going to preface this is not an ego statement. This is just stating facts for the record against any cocksuckers that come in and try to talk fucking shit in the comments saying, what are you going to do to improve humanity? Okay, well, here's one. In 2015, 2 weeks after I got back from my deployment, I was scrolling on Facebook, saw that there was a 2-year-old girl. Her name was Rain Peterson. This was out in Ohio. She was missing. So I met with folks from the Facebook page, right? And everyone got to a fire department, and the FBI was there. And there was a shorter, she was probably like 5'5", 5'6", or something like that. Looked up at me, saw my build at the time, it was much bigger. And she said, you were going to lead this. I led 17 people, to include my youngest brother and a friend of mine named Frankie at the time. 5 hours we searched for this girl. She was later found. On the opposing side of the search team, we later found out that the feds were watching the mother because the mother had history of child endangerment charges. So any of you keyboard fucking warriors out there talking shit, did your fat ass get up and try to do anything like that? No, you didn't fucking do anything. All right, we'll keep it moving. Then there was a woman that I saw smacked into a fucking telephone pole in her van with 3 children in the back, and myself and another gentleman ran over, ripped the fucking doors off the hinges, got her and the children out because the telephone pole fell onto the vehicle. Was your fat ass there? Nope, it sure fucking wasn't, but I digress. Also, side note, if anyone is feeling attacked for like the overweight thing, I'm not actually judging anybody for being overweight. That is not what we're talking about. I'm just explicitly tossing some shit at the motherfuckers that like to talk shit on me. Then this one. Last year in western North Carolina and New Mexico, they had terrible flooding for which we were able to, Ashley and I, use the bus, drive all the way out there across the fucking country, driving through what looked like a fucking war zone. And when I tell you, okay, inches on the edge, inches away from a 40-foot drop in the mountains of western North Carolina, where easily, I'm talking this shit was like, it was not safe. It was, Ashley and I agreed that if we were to leave this earth prematurely, that was it. We prayed and we could not turn back. It was literally on the edge of a fucking cliff. We went out there and we ended up being rerouted a million times. There's so much nefarious shit that was happening in western North Carolina with the government. But we fought tooth and nail and got water out to folks. We got clothing out to folks. And the haters out, saying, oh, what do you guys do for humanity? Eat a fucking dick. What are you doing? I put my money where my fucking mouth is. You seem to be putting a dick where yours is. And on our way back from that trip, we stopped through New Mexico, Roswell, New Mexico, met a gentleman named Chris, and we were able to donate some clothes and some toys to he and his family who had just lost their fucking house in the flooding. So until you've cried tears of gratitude with people that have endured this kind of shit, until you have led search parties for missing children, not knowing within hours, because it gets worse the further you go, and the longer it takes to find a missing person, a missing child in 30-degree weather in Ohio during the winter. You don't know what you're going to find until you know what that feels like, until you know what that fucking scrutiny and that pressure feels like, and the responsibility. Shut the fuck up. I speak the way that I do because I walk the walk that I fucking talk. There you go, to the keyboard warriors that are just jerking off in their mama's basement and eating fucking Crisco.